Alright, the third page of your packet is just division area model with 3-digit dividends. So this was not covered yesterday, but very similar to like multiplication area models, adding an extra digit doesn't necessarily make it that much harder, it just adds extra steps. Or just maybe a little bit more challenging thinking, but really like pretty much the same amount of work, maybe just a little bit more. So on this one, I'm actually going to do number 1 with you, and you have an example above in case you need another one. But 729 divided by 4, so what you'll do is you'll draw your rectangle. Remember, the dividend goes on the inside, that is your area, so 729 on the inside. And 4 on the outside. So again, you're going to ask yourself, how many groups of 4 can I pull out of 729 without going over? And in this scenario, since this is a triple digit dividend, I want to try a triple digit quick trick. So I can think of the number 100. So 100 groups of 4 would be 400. 200 groups of 4 would be 800, and that's too high. So the best option I have is to do 200 groups of 4. So I'm going to put 200 up here. Oh, sorry, not 200. 100. Just scratch that out. 100 groups of 4, because 200 groups of 4 is too high. So 100 groups of 4 would be 400. And I subtract, because this rectangle right here only has an area of 400. I need the entire rectangle to be an area of 729. So I still have 329 left to go. And so now I know that I still have 329 area left. So I'm going to move that 329 into the next box. And I'm going to ask myself, well, how many groups of 4 can I pull out of 329? Well, obviously it's not going to be 100 because that's over. I can try doing a double-digit quick trick because the 3-digit quick trick is too high. So because it's so close, though, to a 3-digit quick trick, I might, rather than starting at 10 and working my way up and doing like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I might start at 90 and work my way down. So like 90 groups of 4 would be 360, and that's too much. So I could do 80 groups of 4, though. And 80 groups of 4 is 320, so I could subtract 320. Apologize for my handwriting here. And I'm going to be left with 9 for my remaining area. So right here, the area of an 80 by 4 is 320. I still have 9 left in my area, so I'm going to put a 9 here. And by the way, if you run out of room on your rectangle, you can just simply extend it. It's not really cheating, but like you're in control of the rectangle, so we just want the whole entire rectangle to be 729. So if you have to extend this just to give yourself a little bit of room, that's fine. I mean, I'm even doing it on a computer, and it's tricky enough for me. It should be a lot easier with paper and pencil. So now I have 9 left in my area. I can make 1 group of 4. That would be 4. I could also do 2 groups of 4. That would be 8. But I couldn't do 3 groups of 4 because that's too high. So I'm going to do 2 groups of 4. That's going to take care of 8 of my area. So I'm going to subtract. I'm going to be left with 1 of my area. Now, obviously, 1. If I had like 1 Skittle left, I can't make 4 groups with 1 Skittle. So that's basically going to be a remainder, because notice how my remainder is less than my divisor like we were talking about yesterday. So that's just going to go right here. And so my answer, my quotient, is right here. It's 100 plus 80 plus 2. And my remainder is 1. So don't forget the R1. Now when you go to put this into a calculator, and you're going to grab a calculator after you've done these 4, so I guess 3 more for you. When you go and grab this calculator, again, same thing as last time, you're going to hit 729. Don't forget the int division. If you don't hit that, it will not show you the remainder. If you use the regular division symbol, it will come up with a decimal. So once you do that, 729, then int division 4, the answer up here would read 182 remainder 1. So again, obviously you got number 1 right because you just did it with me. But then you're going to check 2, 3, and 4. If there's something wrong with 2, 3, or 4, you need to go back and try and fix it. Don't just mark it wrong. I want you to actually take time, try and find your error. That's one of the skills that we worked on in multiplication. It's also a skill that you're going to have to do in division. So now is a good time to practice.